Okay, welcome back to another session of the tutorials for Simutrans here on How Not to Game with Kelly Jack. I'm Kelly Jack, trying to show you my screw-ups so you don't make them. Maybe you'll come up with better answers. Maybe you won't. Who knows? And of course, we're still working on Eastern Transport down here, as you can see. Sorry. Let me bring it up an easier way to see the company name. Eastern Transports is the company we're working on. Of the two we've got Calico Western and Eastern Transports. Both are looking much better for vehicle earnings. And here's the good news: we're not losing 20,000 a year so far. We're only losing 8. So Eastern is starting to turn around with what we're doing. We're going to add in one more step, and this is a doozy because it's going to be a two-step. We're going to add passenger service to a town and link it to another town and start putting cars from the car factory to the car dealership. Hopefully we will start getting some right away. I just can't promise on that. Take a sip of the old coffee. For those wondering, yes, if I sound a bit more chipper, we have started the second pot of coffee. And yes, there was a huge cough that got rid of a whole ton of phlegm. Thank God. Ooh, ye gods. So we're looking at our setup. We've got our setup going. I've still got everything lined up and showing. We do have a bit of a scutteroo going on, and it's time to do something. We'll put in another signal. We're putting in a choose signal, a platform choose, coming inbound to this, and we will add another platform out here at the iron mine. This should hopefully clear that out a little bit. We might have to do the loop and start turning things around for that real soon. Because even getting up to the 50% I'm telling it to pick up, it's not functioning. And with what we have, 3 trains on that setup, this may become an issue. We're going to see. Nope. Hopefully this will leave this train free, and hopefully those will start moving quickly. We do need to get, after the power, the next thing is to get people to these to start working them. I did go ahead and rename off camera Riverside Metals Yard to the Riverside Metals Yard. Apologize for not showing you that, but I'll show you how you do that right now. I think I've shown you before. But this is the Ashram coal mine. We're going to call this instead woodland coal, woodland carbons. So woodland carbons yard, and that looks good. And then for this guy, we're also going to rename him here. So I don't eliminate the coal mine. I want to know what type of industry it is to sort by industry type. So I leave that and then add the name after a dash and a space. Some of the jerkiness you're seeing is, yes, my keyboard and my system are acting up. And yes, we do need to send this guy back to the depot for now. We're overloaded for the system. And it might even be getting to the point where we have to start considering a different layout for our tracking. Maybe we need to do a second straight line and then have a return line from the iron mine up to here and then pump it into the iron mine, or to the steel yard. valves. He's cleaned out. The coal train's moving on a regular basis now, so that's good news. What I might do is switch him to the coal train. But the problem is then we still have the coal train or the iron ore trains coming through the coal station. So kind of a jam up mess, no matter how we work it. So we've got him into the yard, into the setup, and it is time to build that next station to receive goods, which is what we said we were doing. Now, I did name on my trains what my motor company is, and I'm calling it the Kushlass. Play on Cushman Motors. So we're going to go ahead and change this to factory yard, and this will be then the dealership yard. Now it's time to get an auto rack train going. So we're going to step forward one to go to a new convoy, which is that arrow there. Could have done it either direction, either directional arrow. If you've got more than one convoy in there, then you want to go forward if you're the one. If you're a higher number, go to the back. Just gets there quicker. So we're going to do, again, the old sacker. We're going to grab the car flat cars, which will carry 4 cars. And no more than 3, because that's all I've set up the stations for right now. We do have room to expand. And we need to do this so that he's held up and signals for the outbounds to hold them there for the other guy to clear. We also need, because there's a shared track session, now to take and divide this out and say, whoa, you know what? And I'm seriously considering. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put an intermediary so that we can put that other steel car back on down the road if need be. Right now, we're just not getting enough production. And he's just sitting there. So we may have to park him and sell him to get some money. All right, we're going to 100% that. We're only going to do one initially. And this is going to be the Kushlass. Auto Racker. And yes, to those of you guys who are rail fans and play these games as well, I am trying to take and follow what you guys call them to the best I know them. Feel free to, in comments, give me static if I goof up. And we didn't rename the iron mine yet. Let's go ahead and do that, this one, and then we'll call this a bid. So Hillville Iron is going to become ferroferrics yard. Ferroferrics digs yard, and we will here we go. And with that, we've got things set up. We do have, unfortunately, come to a grinding halt on those guys, so we do need to consider that train to start getting people over. But let's get that train outbound to us. Where's that train at? Where did our lovely little train go? Oh, those are both the roll trains. Where's my flap? Oh, he's waiting for load because he doesn't have plastics yet. So we're going to have to get plastics over here. So that means now we've got to service another industry chain, which is the petroleum chain from here to get plastics over. That'll also let us tie in this iron mine, and hopefully we can start building things. Hey, I'm Kelly Jack. Have a better day than I'm having. Thanks for watching.